Hello everyone, thank you for being here today, and this is just going to be a short grounding meditation plus pranic cultivation. So from what I've been learning from the pranic movement, in about 30 years, everyone who is now vegan is going to be learning how to nourish directly from the sun, from the earth, from the water. So it's a great exercise just to learn how to become more receptive and perceptive to the energy that is all around us at all times that we have access to. There's prana in the air, but like not all air is equal. Like different air feels different. Like you get a different charge if you're at the beach or in the mountains or in a city. So just learning how to cultivate the sensitivity to these more subtle sources of energy, learning how to nourish directly from the earth, learning how to welcome in the codes from the sun as food, as vitamins, as awakening. So we're going to do that little pranic cultivation. And when I was first learning, and I'm still just learning at the very beginning of the pranic path, but one of the questions that I asked my teacher on the first day, she gave us this white light activation. And she filled us with white light. And this white light was meant to nourish us from within. And so with this advanced level of pranic living, she can just generate everything she ever needs, like love, connection, food, energy, wisdom, all just from this white light. And I said, oh, that's great. Like, where are you calling the white light from? You know, is it just like from source, like from the sky, from unconditional love, from some kind of like Reiki master? And she's like, no, you generate the white light. Like you don't have to call it from anywhere. You generate the white light. So these are just things to think about and things to begin to wonder about and play with in yourself and in your field of awareness. And a trick I like to use, a psychology trick I like to use is self-hypnosis. So in whatever situation you're in, or no matter what little next edge you're trying to grow, you can always ask yourself, what would it be like to? So say you're in a situation where you don't like your job, or you're just wishing that you could share your gifts in a way that was more reciprocated. You can ask yourself open-ended questions without even worrying about what the answer is. Just get really curious and really open and say, what would it be like to share my gifts with the world and be reciprocated for that and well received? And this sends your consciousness in a direction that your subconscious begins to look for solutions and to become receptive and perceptive to solutions. So you can do this with anything. Like, what would it be like to be fully supported in every moment? Like, what would it be like to wake up every morning and have a completely regulated nervous system? Like, whatever your specific edge is, you can ask yourself open-ended questions related to that, especially for things that you feel stuck on or don't know the answer or can't imagine a solution to. And just remember that this also works the negative way. So like if you're waking up in the morning and you're saying like, why does my life suck so much? You're also then attracting reasons to validate why your life sucks so much. So if you wake up in the morning and you say, how did I get to be such a queen? And then you look for things that validate that, it will open your mind to becoming more receptive to the confirmation of that. Okay? So we are generating from within. So yeah, we're gonna apply that now in a pranic way, because I am not a pranic master. I'm drinking pu'er tea. I'm drinking green juice, and I had some delicious eggs and potatoes for breakfast. Okay, but I'm wondering, what would it be like to be pranic? I've experienced it in little pieces, and that's the direction that I'm like putting my feelers out for. Okay, so let's just do these imagination exercises together, and to the evolution. Here we go. I invite you to land in your body, calling all of your own energy back to you. Feel your energy returning to you. You can close your eyes or lower your gaze. Connecting with the supportive feeling of the earth beneath you. Feeling all of your energy coming back to you. Anywhere where people are talking about you or holding you in a role or projecting your image in a way that they're just thinking about you, you can just call all your energy back. And also release everything that's not yours. All those burdens you're carrying, those worries, that guilt. Just release it now. Return to its rightful owner with love and consciousness. And send your roots into the earth as if you were a tree. As you do this, I invite you to get really curious. Where is your consciousness naturally resting in your field right now? Is your consciousness resting in your brain, in your third eye, in your heart, in your womb, in your stomach? Where does your consciousness observe from? And just notice, I want you just to notice for a minute all your gateways of perception. How are you taking in the world? Are you taking it in through your smell, through the eyes on the back of your head, through that gut feeling? Just notice all the gateways of perception that you have going on right now. Now I invite you to become aware of your heart. What's the state of your heart? Is it open? Is it hard? Are you resting in your heart? What's going on with your heart? Is it tense? Is it scared? Is it worn out? Does it feel warm and cozy? Okay, so now wherever you are in the world, just pretending that you're a tree, and just imagine what it would be like if there were no houses or buildings there and you're just in the natural habitat. Notice what the natural habitat is like, what kinds of plants and animals naturally live there. How does the sun hit? What does the air feel like? Is there a breeze? Is it humid? And just feel yourself as a plant in that natural habitat. And imagine, what would it be like to be deeply nourished by the soil, by having your roots in the earth? Imagine being a plant and just receiving all that goodness from your connection to the earth. Bring the feeling into your body. Imagine what it feels like. And now also through your roots, tuning into the water element. The water could be coming in through the air, through the roots, and notice the water inside of your body, outside of your body in a felt sense way, feeling as if you're a plant nourishing directly from the earth and from the water. Now just for a moment, bring your grateful awareness to your breath and just notice how nourishing every single breath is. How you're constantly eating the air through your nose. Just feel how the oxygen goes into your body. See if you can open your gateways of perception to perceiving how it's taken in. And now feeling into the ether. It's a very gentle, subtle energy that's always there. That's the field of infinite possibilities. It's space, it's quantum. Lightness of being, just feeling into the ether, how it's always there supporting you. And the sun, becoming receptive and perceptive to the rays of the sun, drinking in the light through your skin and through your crown. Just feel yourself now, open the gateways of perception in your felt sense to become receptive and perceptive to how your body assimilates and nourishes directly from light. Okay, so we'll just hold this meditation for one moment more, just pretending that you are a tree or plant fully nourishing just from these 5 elements. And what would it feel like to feel completely supported and like able to take in the energy in that way? Taking a moment to soften the point of contact between you and each of these elements that are nourishing you, and soften that point of contact with gratitude. So as each of these elements is coming in, you're welcoming it with a thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, as you drink in this nourishment. Okay, now bringing a sense of gratitude into your own heart center, into your heart chakra, and letting that gratitude just radiate out in your whole auric field. And you can just take a moment to count your blessings and let that feeling of gratitude radiate out, covering your whole aura. Take a moment to notice your intention for this call, for this class, from the perspective of your heart. Taking a moment to witness your own deepest heart's desire from the space of your heart. Silently witness yourself. Okay, we're going to stay in the heart. I want you all to stay in your heart. And I'm just going to repeat a question, and you're just going to listen to that voice in your heart and silently witness yourself. Resting your whole awareness in your heart as if your heart has eyes and your heart has a brain. Silently listen to what emerges for you. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Yes, but what do you want? Staying in your heart, just observing the voice that arises from your heart, silently witnessing yourself, being present with your own heart's desire. What do you want? And what do you really need? What do you really need? And finally, continuing to listen to the answer that emerges from your heart. How will you feel when you get what you really need? How will you feel when you get what you really need? This should be a positive thing. Like it should be something like relieved, satisfied, validated, accomplished, something like that. So listening for that positive thing. How will you feel when you get what you really need? So I want you to boil it down and get one answer, one feeling, one positive feeling quality. It could be, I will feel safe. I will feel accomplished. I will feel supported. I will feel seen, whatever it is. Pick one word, one emotion, positive. Okay, so now we are going to just hold the feeling quality of that emotion for a minute or two. So now I want you to generate the felt sense, the physical feeling. What would it feel like? What would it be like to experience that right now? Just evoke it out of the nothing. Just generate the feeling and allow it to permeate from every cell in your body. What would it be like to fully embody that felt sense of that positive emotion now? Just let yourself experience it. And just for one more moment, see if you can relax even deeper, relaxing into the felt sense, and see what it feels like to look out at the world through those eyes of being in that feeling state, of feeling safe or recognized or accomplished or supported, whatever it is. How does it feel to look out at the world from that state of being? Relax into it. What would it be like if you already had that right now? Okay, and finally, to close the meditation, just returning to your heart with gratitude, just returning to the feeling quality of gratitude in your heart. It could be gratitude that it is done, gratitude for all the work you've done, gratitude for your dedication and love for yourself, for your path. And as you're resting there, I will speak my intention for our breathwork class today. Infinite creative forces of reality that we are all a part of. Thank you for this opportunity for us to come together to co-create this container for the purposes of high vibrational love, healing, evolution, joy, playfulness, creativity, connectivity. Please use me and this space as a steward of all of those things: high vibrational love, healing, evolution, compassion, joy, playfulness, creativity, connectivity. Please guide my every single thought, word, action, and intention to be in honor and service of the highest good of all, each person on this call and on the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen, aho, and so it is. If you need additional support, you can reach out at lovelikeanocean.com. Thank you for joining us today.